Welcome to KenKenReviews. I'm KenKen, Mr. I'm gonna watch it so you don't have to. And this is the review for Deadpool and Wolverine. You've got this far, Bob. Hit the subscribe button and let's discuss.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider. I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Listless Wade Wilson toils away in civilian life with his days as a morally flexible mercenary, Deadpool. And he's put that all behind him. But when his home world faces an existential threat, Wade must reluctantly suit up again with an even more reluctant Wolverine to handle this problem. In the words of Marvel Jesus, let's go! Ryan Reynolds is of course Ryan, who plays Ryan, who also plays Deadpool. He is himself, and that's why he is so beloved. Charismatic, energetic, hilarious, smart, witty. The guy is just amazing. He brings more of the same here, and even more. Hugh Jackman returns for the 10th time as Logan/Wolverine. And in this movie, he brings their acting chops in this kind of different world to what he's used to. It was interesting to see how well they work together. This is a long time coming. A lot of us have been waiting to see these two team up as characters and also as actors. And more so to see it in this kind of comedic world. Because given the tone of Logan and the way it ended, it was quite a serious, gritty, emotional farewell. And it was good to kind of finally know whether these two combining would actually work. It worked. Amber Corrin was really good as Cassandra Nova, twin sister to Charles Xavier and Claire polar opposite to him. She nailed the whole sinister. See what I did there? She kept up well with the already star-studded cast, and she held her own. She was unfortunately cursed with minimal screen time, and I'm hoping we get to see more of her. Listing the others would probably be spoilers, so I'll just say there were loads of good performances, and I'm sure there's someone in there for everyone. I personally was smiling ear to ear. We travel across multiple planes and timelines with some distinctive locations. Ant-Man's torso made for an ionic setting, which I do wish we explored more, because it was kind of in passing and it was probably addressed once. It was ripped straight out of the comic books and fitted right into this world. CGI is at a decent level with Deadpool. I say that because there are some shaky moments. But there's not enough to put it down. Soundtrack is solid and it fits with the whole aesthetic. Classic hits from NSYNC, The Platters, Montel Jordan, the legendary Madonna, and at some points we even get the classic Avengers theme. All of these ingredients just enhance the experience, especially watching it in IMAX. Fan service is served here from beginning to end. The action, the settings, the music, the appearances, all top notch. Deadpool and Wolverine is an absolute blast, fully embracing its R rating at every opportunity. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman clearly had a fantastic time making this film, and the enjoyment is palpable. You can visually see these two are having fun on this set. I'm telling you, that set must have been super lit. Even if you're not a Marvel enthusiast, you'll find it incredibly entertaining. The sole purpose here is to have fun. And that they did. And that meant I also had fun. So, mission accomplished. The first 10 minutes, action, laughs, entertainment. Second half of the film was grasps, shock, tears, screams. Third act was a bit meh. It's not without flaws. It's not the perfect film. The villains could have been stronger. The story lacks the emotional depth I'd hoped for, especially as it anchors off the back of Logan, which for me was one of the deepest comic book films out there. Although it still offers some character development, it didn't give it a whole rounded feel to it. Cassandra was a good villain, but I expected a lot more from her character arc and a whole all-out brawl at the end, so it all felt a little bit anticlimactic. All in all, at times, the relentless humor and violence may feel overdone, but overall, it is so much fun. My thoughts, yes, Deadpool's in the MCU, we understand that, we accept that. But instead of having them embedded in the main saga of whatever the next stories are, I'd rather have him take on these little side stories that link everything together, make fun of it, little tropes here and there. I don't want the tone of his films toned down to fit the narratives, and I also don't want the narratives to be filled with so much comedy to fit his tone. Let me as a viewer have the option of going to watch a Deadpool fun film and a serious Avengers or Captain America film. Let Deadpool be what Thor was to the other phases. That kind of comic relief break from all the serious tones. That way, we can have our Thor back, because we want our serious Thor back. Marvel has work to do. It's a good entry for Marvel. It's the building blocks to say we have listened. And now the signing of the Russo brothers is also another statement to say we've listened. And I'm glad they're listening. This for me is a must watch in the cinema. IMAX, Super Screen, Screen X, just choose one. Marvel is back, and in the words of Marvel Jesus, let's fucking go. Question for you. Who was your favorite cameo? Is Marvel back on the scene? One Marvel movie a year. That's it. This is our Marvel movie for the year. Are you happy with that? Do you feel Deadpool needs to lead the new phase? Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. Are you happy with the original cast returning back to the MCU? If you're enjoying these reviews, be like the X-Men and cross over. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's discuss.